Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Code with Michael, and in this video we're going to talk about Python and introduction to programming. Very detailed and brief. We are starting a journey in Python from the very basic to the advanced part. So just follow, subscribe to the channel, and follow for every video that we will post. Thank you. So let's get into it. So what is programming? So programming is the process of giving instructions to a computer to perform a task. If you want a computer to perform a certain specific task, you instruct the computer to do those tasks. Now, in the course of instructing the computer to perform that specific task, that is what we term as programming. So you think about programming as a recipe. Like if you want to cook food, like you want to cook rice, you need to follow some instructions. Example, you need to wash the rice, you need to add water to it. At times you add salt, you put it on fire, you wait for some minutes. So these are instructions that you're going to do when you want to cook. So computers work the same way, but instead of cooking instructions, we give instructions using what we call programming languages. So programming languages allow us to instruct the computer to perform the task that we want the computer to do. Now, the instructions that we give to the computer is what we call code. So most times you hear somebody that I am coding, meaning I am giving instructions to the computer to perform a specific task. Now, there are a lot of programming languages out there that we use to instruct the computer to perform specific tasks, but in our case we choose Python. So we are going to talk about Python programming language. Now, what is Python? So Python is a programming language. It is used to build software and automate tasks. It is very popular in the system, in the ecosystem, in the environment, in the programming environment. Python is very popular. Now, Python is used in artificial intelligence, building websites, mobile apps, data science, automation, cyber security. Some companies that use Python in their activities, we have Netflix, we have Instagram, Google, and we have NASA. They use Python in their day-to-day or in their projects or the things that they've built. So Python is very popular in the ecosystem. So why Python is good for beginners? Okay, so one, Python is very friendly because one, it is easy to read, it has few complicated symbols, it is used in many industries, it has huge community support. So in case you are building a project in Python and then you get stuck in a way, there are a lot of people who uses Python that can help you in whatever thing that you want to do. So it has a very huge community out there. The support is very huge out there. So this is an example of a Python code. We have what? Print, we have parentheses, we have double quotes, and we have our text inside hello world. This is an example of a Python code. Okay, so this is our first Python program, and it's print hello world. Okay, so you see print and you see parentheses, that brackets here. In programming, anytime you see a word with brackets in front of it, it means it is a function or a method. We will talk about functions and method in the near future. It means a function or a method. So whenever you see something like this, it is a function or a method. So this is a function. Now this tells the computer to display something on the screen. So print function in programming in Python, it is telling the computer to print something on the screen, display something on the screen. So inside the brackets, we see this text. The text is called a string. Whenever you see double quotes and a text is inside of it, in programming it is called a string. It's not going to display the double quotes, it's not going to display the parentheses. So the Python programming language do away all the programming codes and just display the text whenever you use this function print. Let's dive into real coding. Let's make our hands dirty as we start to code. So let's start by creating a folder on desktop, anywhere that you choose to create your folder. I will name it Python. I'll name it Python tools. Okay, yeah, I'll hit enter. Then I'll open a new VS Code window. You can choose to use any editor of your choice, but in our case we are going to use VS Code. You're going to open new project and then choose from where you created the folder. On desktop, Python tools. Okay, open. Let me maximize this. Okay, so now we're going to start. So this is your editor. You create a new file by coming here, click new file. You're going to name it hello.py. Hit enter. Okay, so .py is an extension. It tells the computer that this is a Python file. Like, let's say when you are creating a Word document, you're going to see .docx, yeah, which shows that it's a Word document. The same thing applies to this. So whenever the computer sees .py, it sees it as a Python file and it can run it. Okay, so our first line of code that we are going to start as beginners is we're going to write print. As we learned earlier, is a keyword in Python which tells the computer to display something. So print, you bring your parentheses, that's your bracket, and inside the bracket you bring your double quotes. So you write whatever text you want to display. So in our case, let's display hello world. So now this is our first line of code in Python. Congratulations, be happy, because we are now on the highway. Now you see this white round, something here. Now this shows that your file is not saved, so you need to save it before you can run it. So what you need to do is that you click Ctrl S. On MacBook is Command S, and it saves the file. So now this is our line of code that we've written. Now we want to let the computer display it, meaning we want to run the program to see the results of this line of code. So anytime you want to display or see the results of your code in Python, what you do is, now this big space here is called the terminal. You see terminal. So inside the terminal you run some few commands to start your program running to see the results. So if you want to run a program in Python using the terminal, first thing you're going to type Python. I'm using Python 3, so Python 3, then the name of the file. So in our case is hello.py. So hello.py. So you are telling that Python run hello.py. So you click enter, and then you see it's going to run hello.py. So the result is showing only the hello.py. It's not showing the parentheses or the double quotes. Why? Because now Python has interpreted to the computer what we want to display. So all these are computer languages, the double quotes and the parentheses. So this is the real word that we want to see. That's hello world, and this hello world is now printed here. So there is another way that you can run this program by. Instead of writing code, you come here, you see this button here. You see when you hover on it, it says run Python file. You click on it and then you wait, then that one too can show you the results here. Okay, so that is hello world, our first line of code. So as I was saying earlier, this print here is a function. That the function name is called print. It's an inbuilt Python command. So it's like saying, like shouting out, like giving out, saying something loud. So it displays something, or it tells the computer to display something on the screen, display something to the user. That is what the print is used for. Now you can choose to write different text without using hello world. So let's do print. You bring your parentheses, double quotes. Let's say I am learning Python with I'm learning Python. Okay, I'm learning Python. You save, you come here, let me clear Python 3, sorry, hello.py, then hello. So this is the first word, the first code that we wrote, hello world, and the second one is I am learning Python. Let's try a few more. Okay, so let me say print. This time around we're going to print a number. Let's say print 42. Let's save, clear, let's run. Now it has printed 42. Okay, let's try something else. Let's say print 2 plus 2. Let me add space to it to make it very nice. Okay, and then let's run it. So it has given you 4. Okay, let's try another one. So you can try a lot of examples with this print. See, this is code with Michael. Let's run it here, and then this is code with Michael. The last one, print. I want to display something. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Okay, let's run that too. Run, and please subscribe. Yes, please do well to subscribe to our channel. So this is our first line of code that we have printed using Python. You need to go over, try your hands on it, try more tests, try to print more tests, play around with this, and I'll see you the next time. Thank you. Bye bye.